So this memory cafe here in Abingdon, how long has that been going for?
Just over 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And how is it funded?
It's funded, we get about half the money from the County Council and about half the money comes directly from the Alzheimer's Society.
And how do you find clients hear about this?
In a variety of ways.
Mm-hmm.
Some people see publicity. Most people come through word of mouth, either from a friend who's come, maybe from someone from the memory clinic, one of the mental health nurses has mentioned it, one of the dementia advisors maybe. Mm-hmm. So it's a variety of ways.
And what's the main functional purpose of the memory clinic?
I think there's a few purposes.
Memory cafe.
Memory cafe, yeah. A few purposes. One of the main ones is just for people to get together, people with dementia and their carers and family members, to get together and provide mutual support. So, peer support's really important. They can get together, they can talk about the disease if they want to, or they can absolutely ignore it and just have a good social time. Either way, it's decreasing their sense of isolation. And we also have a variety of information here, so people can pick up a leaflet. There's a small room that they can have a private conversation, so sometimes someone comes and just wants to have a chat with me about something that's going on in their life away from the group. And because we have a number of volunteers, I can just leave the group for a short time to do that. We generally have a visitor that comes to give information. But like last time we had someone from the Neighbourhood Return project who came and talked to people about signing up for Neighbourhood Return. Mm-hmm. So that type of thing. So it's really increasing people's knowledge of what's out there that can help them, but also giving people just a safe place to socialise and be with people who understand what they're going through.
Can carers come on their own, or do they have to come with their cared for?
Yes, they can come on. The cafes all have their own they're all a little bit different. So, for example, the cafe up in Banbury really has a focus on art. They have an art therapist who comes, and they've been very lucky they've had some funding for that. Generally they wouldn't be funding that, but they've been able to make that a main part of their cafe. The one in Didcot, people bring jigsaws and games, and that's just something that's developed by the people who come to the cafe, so we do things like that. This cafe hasn't developed. People seem to enjoy chatting to each other, and when we have a visitor, they give information about what they're coming to tell people about, but actually they also join in the general conversation, so it's someone different that's coming into the cafe that can chat. But today I had a couple of conversations with people with dementia. One was talking about mobile phones and how difficult he was finding it to use it, and so he's having a chance to talk to someone about one of the difficulties he's experiencing, and just an understanding ear, if you like. And then another person on the table joined in, well, I'm having the same problem, and so they're just sharing what's going on for them. There, of course, aren't any easy answers, but actually we have at the next cafe we've got someone coming from the Independent Living Centre, so now I'll now ask them if they can bring as simple phones as they can find. So again, so they can see what's possible, and it might still not be simple enough, but at least we can have a go and see if we can do a bit of problem solving there.
What sort of spectrum of severity do you see amongst the people who have dementia coming to the cafe? Generally,
I would say mild to moderate. We do have people with more needs who come, and we wouldn't turn anyone away. And then it just relies on myself and the volunteers to be sensitive to their needs. So